Hello, everyone. Good morning. Hello. I actually woke up. I'm so glad. I woke up an hour ago. So I've had some time to, wake up. I had a bowl of cereal. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like the background. So the crystal ball, the psychic gazers, and the background are all by Starmy, who also made the thumbnail for this video. So thank you so much. I think I slept okay. Yeah, so it's been a while since I've done a reading. It's been a while since I've done a reading for anyone, actually. Because the last time was, I believe, the last one was for Soleil. And then since then, I haven't really read for anyone else. So I'm excited to see what happens this time. Excited to see if anything comes through that resonates with any of them. Oh, that's true, the New Year's one, you're right. I did the New Year's, like pick a card or pick a star one. I hope that that one helped some people. I know that for some who left comments and stuff, like, it resonated with them, so I'm really glad. I'm glad. So, oh. Interesting. So low-key, I'm glad there's only 3 of them because reading for the entirety of Soleil was quite draining. But that's only because, there's a lot of people. So I'm glad there's only 3. And beforehand, I did ask the members if they were okay with me doing this. And they said yes, so I'm glad that they were open to it. Whoa, thank you for the rainbow. Kai, thank you for the rainbow. What the hell? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we love consent. I mean, a lot of the time, if you go to a psychic or a medium or whatever to get your cards read, sometimes they ask, well, majority of the time, they read It could be like about love or career or whatever, and then things can come out about other people. At least this way, they'll know that I'm doing this. And if they ever want to look back in this video for the timestamps, then they can, and hopefully it is useful for them. Hopefully it's helpful. These are just general readings, so nothing specific. But if something specific does choose to come out, then I will look into that. Again, please check the description for the disclaimer, for those that are curious about tarot. And the deck that I'm using is the Fountain Tarot. I've been using this deck for years, so I'm very in tune with it. We've had a very great relationship. But the images on the screen that I'll be using are from the Rider Waite deck. It's like the classic, you know, when you first get into tarot, it's like the first deck you get. So that's what I'll be using on screen. It is a little difficult to do readings with gel extensions, but you know, we'll try. Actually, let me get rid of this. Okay. Alrighty. Before we start, we're going to be chanting the first two lines that I put in the description, just to make sure, you know, that we clear our minds, or at least for me, I clear my mind, and that I put myself in this, typically I put myself in this sort of trance, so that everything I say, everything that comes through is, you know, as non-biased as possible. And and I don't like think too much, going really on intuition, instinct, stuff like that. So feel free to say it with me, or you know, some people are already writing it in chat, which is very cute. They do that all the time in all my tarot readings. Thank you guys, because you know, sometimes I forget the words actually. This space is safe. This space is clear. Only love and peace may enter here. This space is safe. This space is clear. Only love and peace may enter here. This space is safe. This space is clear. Only love and peace may enter here. This space is safe. This space is clear. Only love and peace may enter here. Let's get started. So, I downloaded everyone's headshot so I could, you know, so you guys know who I'm reading for. I think I'm seeing something in my crystal ball. Can you guys guess what it'll be? Zally. Zally's gonna be the first one. And just as a just so that you guys know, I'm doing a 3-card reading for each of them. Meaning past, present, and future. And if I feel inclined to do so, I may pull out an extra card for more clarity. So let's see. What does the universe... What would the universe like to pass on to Zally? What's going on here? Okay. All right. Before I start just diving into it, I will be showing the cards on the screen. So let's see. Here we go. So the first card, it's going to be the King of Wands. The second card, we have the Knight of Cups. And then for the third card, we have the Queen of Cups. So this is what we have. This is what we got so far. Right off the bat, you know, I feel like there's some emotions coming out. Strong emotions, strong passions. The fact that, you know, we've got all three of, you know, we got the Knight, we got the Queen, and we got the King. So that's very interesting to me. In regards to past influences that will, you know, affect him in the present, things that carry on from things that have happened to him or things that he has done. We have King of Wands, which is a very a very passionate card. Somebody who will go the extra mile for what they love to do. So what I'm getting from this is that in the past, Zally may have been the type of person who had big ideas that would want to make them possible, even though other people would tell him that it's not really practical, it's not really realistic. So he's like a dreamer, you know, somebody who dreams big and then will work extra hard to make it happen. Very committed to the cause. Feels very ambitious. And I think those are good qualities, you know, to bring into who you are today, because that can help push you forward into the things that you want to do, the things that you want to accomplish. But I feel like, you know, going forward, as his life went on, things may have changed and his focus may have changed, because we have Knight of Cups, which also has to do with a bit of passion, but in a different way. It feels like it feels like as he went on through his life, he carried the passion with him, and now currently doesn't really know where to put that energy. He has stuff that he wants to share and put out, but there's a little bit of hesitation, kind of being pulled in two different directions, not really knowing which way to go. I think he'll be able to find more answers, or more a more clear understanding with more experience. So he'll eventually definitely, you know, figure things out and figure out where to put that energy that is within him. He just needs the right experience. He needs time. And you know, sometimes with time and experience, sometimes that fire and the passion can go away. So I feel like this coming out in the present tense is kind of like an alert to make sure that, you know, as things progress, as you go through more experiences, as you know, continue to do things, don't lose the fire that you have now and the fire that you have brought with you from your past experience. Something that I feel like needs to be noted here is the drive that you have to do the things that you want to do. Make sure that they're coming from a good place. Don't feel the need to, you know, want to impress people or make people think, you know, very highly of you. Just do you. Just do what you want to do. Because then people will be able to see the passion come out in an organic and genuine way. Because if you do things because you want people to look at you in a certain light and you want people to perceive you, you know, a certain way, then you tend to do things that may come off as disingenuous. And obviously you're not that kind of person. So that's what I'm feeling from this. And, you know, straight away we go into Queen of Cups for a possible future. And remember that this can always change. This is just one of many pathways in life. Queen of Cups is a really nice card. But I think in this context, I would say, because, you know, after all the experience that you go through and all of the passion that you're able to show to others, people will end up flocking to you and going to you for, you know, comfort, for advice. People will come to you for, you know, an extra ear to listen and things like that. But you also need to remember to stay firm and don't let this kind of cloud your judgment. Don't be taken advantage of. It's nice when people like going to you. It feels good when people like to rely on you. But remember don't let people be dependent on you. Because then you'll be giving too much of yourself away. And you need to keep parts of yourself with you. Queen of Cups, she is someone that has gone through a lot. And in those experiences, she's able to be this nurturing mother figure. So in the same way, after going through all of these experiences, you know, at the end of the road, you will be someone that is able to, you know, nurture others. But remember also to not let people depend on you too much. You might be able to, you know, anticipate people's needs and what people want to hear, what people should hear, what people need the most. But at the same time, you need to also remember that you also exist. Other people around you, you know, they exist too, and they need nurturing, but you have to nurture yourself too. You can give, but also remember to give to yourself as well. I feel like overall, what I'm getting from this is, you know, he's got this like fire inside of him that is a bit wild and is unkempt. But as he goes through life, he will learn how to control the fire, how to work it so that it burns the way he wants it to, and gives off, you know, the right amount of heat. I think this is a time for him to really pay attention to how his emotions are feeling, what's going on. Yeah, what's going on emotionally. I think one last thing that I'm kind of feeling is feeling that I should share, you know, if he ever chooses to watch this portion or if he's listening or whatever. A lot of the time, the things we have to do, the things our responsibilities and stuff, it can feel like a very big balancing act. It can feel like, you know, you're carrying a lot on your shoulders. But remember that, for example, in my deck, the Knight of Cups has one of the cups balancing above his head. And so in that same way, you know, you may be feeling like you're balancing a cup on your head and you're trying to keep it full and keep it from falling. But also remember that you can take the cup off your head. You can take the cup off your head and take a seat and just sit down. And you don't have to balance things. And then when you're ready, you can try again. And you can keep doing that for as long as you want. So that is what I feel the universe is trying to send over through me. Oh my god, hi. It was very insightful, thank you. Thank you for letting me know that it was insightful. I just want to be able to help. Yeah, I hope that there was some words that could resonate. And help guide in some way. Alright. Let's say goodbye to the Zally in the crystal ball. Bye, Zally in the crystal ball. Let's move on to the next person. Who do you think it is? Venta. Hello, Venta. What does the universe have in store for you? What would the universe like to let you know? Okay. Interesting. Alright. Actually, I'll just hide the cards so that you can see them revealed one by one. So, let's show each card. Let me just change things up. Okay, so we're gonna reveal each card one by one. So the first card that we have is Death. The second card that we have is Queen of Swords. And the third card that we have is Six of Cups. I am going to start out by so I feel like in the past, sometime before, before streaming, before any of that content creation stuff, any creative things, I feel that something happened where I feel like you had to stop doing something that you didn't want to stop doing. I feel like because of the circumstances, you had to make a change that was pretty dramatic. And I feel like it was not easy. Because, sometimes change can be simple. But I think in this case, change was not simple for you. I feel like it was kind of like doing a lot of heavy lifting. But I personally believe that when death comes out, it means that a change happened because it needed to happen. As painful or as easy, the change may or may not have been. I feel like it's a change that is needed. So something happened where you had to switch gears. It wasn't easy for you, but it had to be done. And that sort of tenacity, that you get after going through something like that, of course you bring that into the future in everything that you do moving forward, in the things that you do now. I think it goes well into the next card, Queen of Swords, into the current, situation, current stance that he has, which feels like he is somebody who is very he's like a real one. Once he gets to know you and once he has decided that you are somebody that he cares about, then he will be devoted to keeping that relationship alive. I think that he has learned to be able to protect himself in his own way. I feel like behind his, very cute laugh and personality, at the same time, he's also guarded. I don't want to make assumptions. This is just me just kind of saying what I feel things are. So remember that I could always be wrong. But that's what I'm feeling from this. And without, going into a lot of detail, it just feels like there are guards that are still up, which is fair, But I think over time, it'll be easier for him to know when to let his guard down and for whom to let those guards down. You can protect yourself, but at a certain point, it becomes very tiring to protect yourself at all times. So, whenever you feel it's the right moment or the right time or with the right person, don't be afraid to be a little bit vulnerable. It's okay to do that. And you don't have to do it all at once. It's okay to do it little by little. Because you want to keep yourself guarded. Let me jump into the next card. Six of Cups. My general feel for this reading is very like hard exterior but soft on the inside. That's the kind of feeling I get from this. Six of Cups, what I immediately thought about in relation to him and, moving forward and doing things, Usually when this comes out, I feel like it's a reminder. It's a reminder that um there's someone in your life that you should consider um consider leaning on more. It might be someone that you're close to right now. Might be, you know, doesn't have to be a person. Could be an animal. It could be a pet. Um, whatever or whomever makes you feel warm, safe. You feel like you can be vulnerable with them without having to keep guards up. I think there's someone in your life who is like that, and I think in the coming future you may want to consider keeping them closer, because they will be someone who you can confide in, someone to lean on. In a time where maybe, you know, you might not be able to understand some things, this person or entity will be there. What I'm also kind of feeling is I get the feeling that what I'm seeing is like a memory of something. So I will also just put out there that whoever this entity is that you should keep close to you in this time or in the near future, they may still be physically here, or they may not be. And I will not go deeper into that. I don't like saying that. I don't say it often, is what I'll say, because I don't really like to play around with that stuff. But I felt like the need to kind of mention it a little bit, just in case. Pull one more. Pull one more. Okay, I'll pull one more. I'll pull one more. Interesting. Interesting. Sometimes I get the feeling, or like the urge, just like a voice in my head, like, just pull one more card. Just like, pull one more, just to see. So I pulled one more for a little more info, a little more clarity, and what came out was the Knight of Cups. Same card that appeared in Zali's reading about the balancing act, about feeling a little like being pulled back and forth and not knowing what direction to go, what direction to put all of your energy and effort and time into. So I think that I find that very interesting. Yeah. What I said in Zali's reading applies here as well. And I mean, it's very... I feel like it's not uncommon for something like this to come out, especially because they are a new wave. It's not uncommon to have this idea of, you know, a balancing act and making sure that, you know, you remember that it doesn't have to be like that all the time. Excuse me. Yeah, there's a feeling of like, obviously all three of them being intertwined, and also a feeling of being pulled around, being pulled back and forth in different directions without like a clear guide of where to fully go towards. But maybe we will get more insight into that once we go into Wilson's reading. So let's do that. All right. Say goodbye to Venta in the crystal ball. Bye, Venta in the crystal ball. All right. Boop, 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 boop. And so the next person, obviously, we have Wilson. Wilson. What does the universe have in store for you? What does the universe want you to know? Is there something specific? Maybe not. Something general? Let's see. was a good shuffle. Okay. What's going on? Huh. Huh. I got some goosebumps. Let me put everything in though. So remember remember in the beginning of the stream while I was shuffling, it sounded like a card had popped out. That's because a card did pop out, and I didn't want to say which card it was because I wasn't sure if it was relevant or not. The card that popped out in the beginning of the stream was the Two of Coins, and I was thinking, like, why would that pop out so early? And that's because for Wilson's reading, for the first card, we have the Page of Coins. For the second card, we have the Two of Coins. And for the third card, we have the Five of Swords. That's wild. Interesting. Interesting. Sometimes my deck likes to play these games with me. Trying to give me a little teaser or something. Let's start the reading. Well, so firstly, we've got the Page of Coins, or in the Rider Waite deck, they use Pentacles. So, Page of Pentacles. So what I feel from this is that in the past, I feel like Wilson had a lot of enthusiasm. I feel like he was somebody who's ready to, you know, just do things and just go out into the world, you know, like a child, you know, as a child should. Doing things with enthusiasm, being like very ready, not afraid to get your hands dirty and just do stuff. You know, explore, try out some new ideas and stuff like that. But I have a feeling that even though he was like that, that part of him was not nurtured. It wasn't looked kindly upon. And I think there was something that happened that made it so that you know, childlike curiosity and stuff would be stunted. I definitely feel like that spirit is still in him, but I think as he grew up, there may have been like a force or some sort of cause for him to have to keep it more bottled up. You know, like some parents with their children, they just kind of let them, you know, be wild and free and whatever. But I feel like in this case, it was not like that. And it was kind of like, maybe whoever he was with, his guardians, or it could even just be friends at that age. People in school or whatever that made him feel like he couldn't do certain things. What you're meant to do, you know, as like maybe a young adult or an adolescent, you're supposed to have that, you know, curiosity, that exploration, those like ideas and dreams to be nurtured, for them to be, you know, there should be some encouragement there. But I feel like that was not the case. But I do feel that that is still in him. I feel like that very much ties into the current state of Two of Coins, which for those of you that read tarot, you know that there's choices that have to be made. Because whatever he's got going on now, whatever he's thinking, whatever he's juggling right now, it's not going to last very long. It's not going to keep him stable, and he needs to make a decision. Otherwise, stuff is gonna like go kind of out of whack. And I think this has to do with the childlike spirit from the past, from his past growing up. Following into the present. Because when you make choices, you want to be able to make, you know, the right choice, or the choice that makes the most sense. But when you have this inner child that has been suppressed and constricted and has not been able to be wild and free, that carries into the present and will affect how you view things and affect the choices that you make. And so that's where I feel like the conflict is here. There's a side that wants to be mature, logical, but there's another side that wants to make the choice that just feels right, to make the choice that may not be the most logical, but will most probably nurture the soul. And I feel like it's not just for like this certain instance. It's just, you know, him making choices in life between stuff. It could be between, you know, I don't know, flavors of ice cream or candy or whatever. Or it could just be like career choices. So what I'm getting from this is, you know, whatever choices that you've got to make right now, whatever options are being presented to you, just remember the inner child. Remember what nurtures you within the most. It might not be the most logical, but I get this feeling that you've got to pay a little attention to that inner child who has been waiting to be wild and free. But don't take too long, because if you take too long, you will be overcome with, you'll be swept with the waves, quite literally, because in my deck, some people may remember from previous readings, the Two of Coins shows somebody's hand coming out of the ocean and balancing 2 coins on top of their hand. So you gotta make a choice before you get swept by the waves. And going into that, let's go into 5 of Swords for possible future outcomes. I think I feel like this has to do with, I think this is another reminder to pay attention to the big picture. It's this feeling of like, don't try to be a winner for the sake of winning. Because if that's the case, then no one is really winning. I think there's this feeling of like, I'm just gonna be straightforward because I'm not really sure how else to get the message across. It's this feeling of like, don't try to get ahead of others for the sake of, you know, furthering your own ideals and careers while also leaving people behind. Because in that case, no one wins. It becomes a very meaningless win. And in doing that, you create space between you and other people. And I am pretty sure that that is not his intention at all. yes, there's a competitive spirit, but you have to learn that with being competitive, you have to also look at the big picture and make sure that you're not, you know, if you're playing a team game, make sure that you're not running ahead, because at the end of the day, it's a team game. And you need to bring those other people with you. It feels a little harsh, but I think that this is a reminder for the inner child. A reminder for the inner child that's within him. Yeah, don't I would say don't be satisfied with an empty win. And you know what's interesting is that in my card, it shows one guy who's balancing on the swords. And you know, he's the person that has won. But behind him in the distance are two other people who's just standing there, two shadows in the back. So that's why I'm kind of emphasizing the idea of moving forward with other people that are close to you and not trying to move forward on your own. Because you may get far, but you will probably not get to the end goal because you need the team. Someone in chat mentioned as well, thank you for sharing, it does tie in very well with the Knight of Cups that has appeared in the other two's readings. So there is some sort of connection that is going on between them. It's very interesting to see how this ties all in together. Although I know, you know, I haven't read for other groups because, you know, I only started with like XLA. But yeah, their futures, I believe, will be intertwined together. There's this sense of there's a sense of togetherness because they've gone through a lot together. and I can very much see, you know, the red thread of fate that connects all of them with each other. You know what? I didn't do this before for XLA, but I want to do a group reading. I want to do a reading for them as a whole, as a group. I don't know how I'm gonna fit all their heads in the crystal ball. I don't think that it will work, so let me see. Bye, Wilson in the crystal ball. I'm not sure if... Okay, that's what I thought. A logo has not been revealed yet. So I can't do that. Three balls? I don't know if I can do 3 balls on the screen. Or, oh, you know what? It might look funny though. But who cares? I'm gonna try anyway. He's back. Okay. We're gonna do like that. And then hey, there we go. Now all 3 of them are in the crystal ball. All right, guys, group reading for Krisis. We. Okay. I don't know why I feel something in me. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But let's... Hmm. Okay, yes. Sorry, I'm just digesting. Okay. So, let me just get the cards in order. Okay. They really are connected, huh? So the first card that we have is Page of Coins again. Second card we have is the Ten of Swords. And for the third card we have the Devil. This is so interesting. I think that this pathing, this storyline, is very much like a brief look into, you know, the things that they've gone through together as a group up till the present. To break it down, you know, we've got Page of Coins again in the beginning, which we talked about. The childlike energy. The concept of, you know, being wild and free. And then we have Ten of Swords. It looks scary, I know. A lot of, you know, there's some cards in tarot that look scary, but they mean well. This has got to do with, you know, abandoning any sort of like preconceived notions that you have, any assumptions that you've been holding on to. It's a sign to let those things go. Yeah, most of the cards are like this. it's like this sense of relief and release, because it's kind of like a roller coaster, you know. As a new wave, you know, you come into things feeling very energized, motivated, ready to take on, you know, whatever comes your way. But over time, you know, with all the work, with all that preparation that comes before debut, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in, it's a lot to go through. But I think in the case of Krisis, it was a time for them to get rid of any sort of ideas or ways of thinking that were not realistic, or, you know, there's a struggle, obviously. There was a struggle there. But I feel like if they haven't already, it's kind of like a sign or a reminder to let those things go, because now you've debuted and you've crossed the finish line of pre-debut and now you're here, you know. So there's this feeling of, you know, kind of like the process of becoming a butterfly. You shed the cocoon, you shed whatever was kind of weighing on you before showing yourselves to the world. So that's the feeling that I get from this. It's just like taking off the old and stepping into the now and the new, and just enjoying, you know? And then going into that with the devil really kind of solidifies that idea of getting rid of misconceptions or preconceived notions, because this card has to do with separating what is necessary and what is unnecessary. Things that you need versus things that you want. Things that are important to consider versus desires or stuff that are like indulgences. And I feel like going through the struggle that was the Ten of Swords, they were able to differentiate and have a better understanding, better like discernment of knowing what is important to consider, what's important to keep, versus what should be let go. And that goes for, you know, mentality, emotions, content, things like that. I feel like it has to do with the material and the spiritual. Of course, no one is perfect. No one can really know fully, you know, how to balance things right away. But that's why I feel like these cards have come out as like a reminder of just, you know, you've gone through this struggle as Krisis, but out of that came a lot to learn, a lot of a lot of clarity, a lot of information, a lot of new ways of looking at things, new ways of thinking. The feeling I get from these cards together, I feel like I can sum it up in a phrase. When in doubt, remember where you came from. Remember what you did to get to where you are. That's the kind of phrasing that I'm feeling from this group reading. Yeah. This is so wild. A lot of the same cards came out. That doesn't happen often with when I'm reading like multiple people like this. So it's very interesting to see. You know, a reminder that, you know, all three, they're their own person, they're their own individuals, but I do believe that there is a red string of fate that connects all of them together. Well, that's my reading for Krisis individually and also all together. I didn't expect to read them collectively, but that was nice. Again, I hope that if they are listening, or if they are watching, or if they choose to watch this later, that this was able to provide some sort of guidance, that it was able to help in some way, because that's all I really want at the end of the day. I could be wrong, things could go differently, but that's the future, you know? The future can always change. But yeah, that's all we got. I'm gonna I'm gonna leave this room and we're gonna go back to the atelier, okay? All right, let's go. Let's take a nice quick walk over there. Wow, that was quick, wasn't it? Wait, I feel like I'm like... Let me do this. Yeah. I feel like when I make myself too large on the screen, I become a little... I turn a little crunchy. Let me just make sure. I think that's a little bit better. All right. Yeah, I felt good about that. That was good. Yeah, that felt nice. Is my chat box frozen? Uh-oh. Eh? Oh, okay, there we go. Holy shit, I got scared. I was like, no one's saying anything. What's happening? I got scared. Yeah, I think it was a YouTube thing. All right. Anyway, let's read through memberships and super chats. I want to again thank you guys for joining today's stream, even though I had to move it and it was earlier. But I know for some of you, you know, time zones, for some of you it's not early. But yeah, this is good. I like this. Maybe I can have another stream where like I just invite people to do readings. I know that I've read for quite a few people in Niji En already, but maybe I could do another one because, you know, like I said, the future always changes. But yeah, without delay, let's go through today's things. Alright, Dan Chuang and Peiyan Ling, welcome both of you to the Ukiverse. Anna, Natalie, and May, welcome back. Ra, thank you for the gifted. Mish, thank you for the supa. Good morning / afternoon. Yuki, Bee's Knees, Chingsta, Minto, and Flora, welcome back everyone. Mamutsu, thank you for the supa. Violet, Bunny, and Opal, welcome back everyone. Moiso-chan and Oji-san, thank you both for the supas, thank you. Nuri and Cookie, welcome back. Tatar, welcome. Sorry, Tatar, thank you for the 5 gifted, thank you. Shion, Miyang, Mumu. Oh, and Mumu, then another Mumu. Vesper, Tsuyu, Kiwin, Joy, Doramao, Michi, and Moto. Welcome back, everyone. Uki Fever, thank you for the gifted, and thank you for the supa as well. Ruihan and Angel, welcome back. Kai, thank you again for the rainbow supa, thank you. Mumu, thank you for the Akasupa as well. Kwanup, Shali, Shaluo, Kumi, Starmy, oh my god. Thank you for the assets again. Ray, MSU03, 1624, welcome back everyone. Ink Susurun, welcome back for 1 year, thank you so much. Mapur, thank you for the super sticker. Maika, welcome to the Ukiverse. Milo and Tina, welcome back. Chubby Rice, thank you for the 20 gifted. Thank you. Try Princess, Now, Utatane, and Koro Sensei. Thank you all for the supas. Thank you. NT, Volleycat. Welcome back. Candy, thank you for the supa. Thank you. Yana, welcome to the Ukiverse. Joyce, Ran, Kalarthian, Shimomi, and Rismo. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much. And Xiao Ye, welcome to the Ukiverse. Thank you. Thank you, Linty. I really hope that it comes across that way. I'm gonna set up the redirect actually to Wilson because he's streaming Minecraft right now. There we go. Yeah, he's playing early Minecraft. Yippee. Oh, he's making his home. Oh my god, it looks so cute. Okay. Make sure that you show him lots of love and support on his stream. Read his chat rules before you start chatting. And also, please, I know we just did readings for him and the group. Please don't talk about it. Because, you know, he's streaming Minecraft. So, talk about Minecraft. Don't talk about the reading. That's for him and his own choice if he wants to know about it or not. Yeah, everyone behave. Thank you. My schedule for next week, it hasn't really been decided yet because, you know, I got so much shit going on, but my birthday stream will be happening on the 18th again, so it'll be a day after my actual birthday. And also, let me mention, it's still so crazy to me. Thank you for those of you that, you know, got together and did the screen reveal in Broadway. I believe it is it'll be happening 4 separate times tomorrow night. It says the 16th from 6:10 p.m. to 6:15 p.m. and it'll be shown twice for 15 seconds each, and then the same thing from an hour later from 7:10 to 7:15 in case you missed the first 2 instances. Somebody record it for me. I hope somebody records it so that I can see on Twitter. Can we get upbeats before we leave? Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, hold on. Yay, there we go. Yeah, if you're able to go view it, that would be amazing. I would love to see video. Thank you to everyone involved as well. If you want to know more info, please go on my Twitter because it's in... I recently retweeted it, so it will be there. I actually retweeted it like last night while I was trying to go to sleep, and I couldn't sleep because seeing the post, like, I started tearing up a lot because it's just crazy. Because remember, I had a stream in the past a while ago talking about how it would be insane if you guys got me on like one of those Times Square billboards or those like LED displays. And it's insane to me that you guys actually did it. Yeah, the 500k stream. Oh my god, that seems like so long ago. It's insane. Anyway, if I keep talking about it, I might cry again, so let me not do that. But yes, I'm gonna send you guys over to Wilson. Thank you all again so much for the love and support. I will work on the schedule. I might stream a little less, but who knows anymore? I don't, because I'm still doing the whole like what's it called, apartment hunting and stuff. Oh my god, what the fuck? Hello? Hi Vivi. Oh my god. Perfect timing, because I'm actually about to raid Wilson, because I am actually ending my stream right now. But thank you for the raid. Hello, Villians. What do you mean? The timing is perfect. It'll be like a dual raid, right? Being raided by Stargazers and Billions. It's a raid train, yeah. I hope you had a good stream. It Takes Two is such a good game, so I hope that you're having fun with it. There's a lot of people here, huh? Well, that's good, because now you're all gonna go to Wilson's stream. Oh my god, there's so many of you. Hi guys. Alright. Before I leave, let me just quickly read off the final things that just came through. Pyosu, Now Now, Layla, Yusuki, Dear Div, Xiaoye, and Anne. Thank you all for the supas. Thank you, thank you. Oh, and Alphonse, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you, thank you. Alright, I'm gonna actually send you guys over to Wilson now. Let's go. And I'll see you soon. See you soon, everyone. Mwah. Mwah. See you soon. I'm gonna go eat something. That bowl of cereal just like didn't do it for me. Bye bye. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Yuzuki, thank you for the 5 gifted. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Ba-dum. Ba-da-da-dum. Bum bum. Ba-da-da. Mitsuru, thank you for the super. Dum dum dum. Ba-dum. Bum. Ba-da-da-da-dum. 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 Bum bum. Bye bye. I'm hungry.